We are making steamed rice roll filled with pork, also known in Vietnamese as Banh Cuon. So you will need these two type of flour from the Asian store, rice flour and tapioca starch. You can order them online, Asian store, wherever you can get it. So we're going to measure out 1 cup of rice flour and 1 cup of tapioca starch. We're going to add 2 cups of room temperature water, and then we're going to get 2 cups of hot boiling water, and you can just put the water right in this measuring cup and put in the microwave to boil it. You want to stir this up. Okay, steaming hot water, 2 cups going next. Add a 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 1.5 tablespoons of oil. I'm going to let the mixture cool down. We're making the filling for the steamed egg roll. So we're going to saute the onion first into a pan with 2 tablespoons of oil. And this is sweet onion I'm using, chopped up. You can do it fine or you can do it coarse, it doesn't really matter. It's your preference. You want to caramelize the onion on high heat. Okay, the onion is nicely caramelized. You want to add in the garlic, about 1 tablespoon. If you like a lot of garlic, you can add more. What I like to do is buy fresh garlic and crush it up, and then put it in a Ziploc bag, flatten it out, and put it in the freezer. And you take it out when you need it. Now garlic will burn, so you want to quickly move this around and then add in your meat. Add in your ground pork. Now, if you don't like ground pork, you can do ground turkey, chicken, even tofu. Replace it with tofu. Now you want to add in your seasoning. This is fish sauce. You want 1.5 tablespoons of fish sauce. About 1 teaspoon of black pepper. 1 teaspoon of sugar. You saute all this at around medium to medium high, because you don't want your garlic or onion to burn. But you can do wood's ear mushroom in here, where you can dehydrate them in hot water and slice them up, or you can put in shiitake mushroom. Our family doesn't like wood's ear mushroom, so you just cater to what you like. But what's a must in here is onion and garlic, and your choice of meat protein. And for more flavoring, you're all about depth of flavor. You can add some chicken bouillon in, but I have some sauteed onion bouillon here. About 1 teaspoon. So I have it on simmer now, so I can cook slowly. Now for added flavor, this is optional. It's oyster sauce, tablespoon. And you just let this simmer for about 10-15 minutes. Okay, it's like 10 minutes later. So you see how caramelized it is? Now we're going to taste it. Now is the time where you want to add more salt if you like it saltier, but the saltiness is perfect, but I think you need another teaspoon of sugar for me. Mix the sugar up. Yeah, it's perfect. Delicious. The last step, you can do this residual heat, doesn't matter if the heat's on or not, is your green onions. Just give it some color. If you don't want green onions, you don't have to. But when you roll your steam roll, you see why. Because I don't have woodsy mushroom in here, so I add other colors. So green onion would be great for it. See, we have residual heat, and you just like cook in there. This is your batter after it sits for a while. You just have to stir it up before you start making the rolls. I'll show you how to make the rolls now. You need a low bowl of oil, like this, and a brush. And we're going to brush on to the pan. And the oil, the pan's already hot. I have it on medium high. If it's too hot, you'll see it sizzle too much. If it burns, then you want to lower the temperature. So you put a little bit in here, and you just turn, just like doing flakes. So the temperature here is a little bit hot. So you want to turn it down. Let's do it to medium. And you need a cover so you can cook for steaming the steam roll. So this should take about a few minutes. So next you want to do is get the plate and a little oil. We're gonna flip the steam roll right onto this plate. So you want to brush the whole plate. In case you miss the center, you gotta brush all the way to the edge, because you never know where it's gonna flip to. Should be finished now. And now we're gonna flip. You can see it. See how it flipped on the edge? That's why you want to oil the edge. You can brush a little oil here. Just make sure it doesn't stick. You might be able to do 2 without brushing. If you have the stain non-stick, it's a brand new one. You can make it thick or thin, whatever you like. You can use a bigger saute pan than this. So you like big or small, it's up to you. Now you see, this is hot, so be careful. See, I like my roll with lots of meat. So this is the meat that we made. Roll it. You don't have to tuck the ends. And you can move it to a plate. Let's save for the next one. You don't have to oil this all the time, just when you use up but maybe every 5 rolls. Now this should be done. And we're just going to flip it back out here. And this one, we're not going to oil it, so that way you can see. Oh, if you don't oil it, I think the batter sticks better on the pan. Let's turn it down to low, because it's a little crispy. It's got a little lopsided, as you can see, but I still can open it up. But if you can't open it up, you still can put stuff on top here and just roll it. It's very hot. So maybe use a spatula to move it instead of your finger. Make sure you have a paper towel, wipe your fingers. And you can see my setup. I have the batter in the corner, a plate to put your finished product, your cooked filling, your bowl oil, and your plate to flip it out on. So when this lid comes off, you move it right over here. You can kitty corner it. And now we just flip again. So you flip it fast and it'll be quicker. I'm not going to oil it, so it'll stick better. Okay, it'll stick better without oiling it. Cover. Flipped out pretty good. This is for you to eat. We're not opening a restaurant. So you just do any way that you like. By the time you finish rolling that, this should be ready to go. If you want to do 2 pans at the same time, you can. Be quicker. Okay. And if it doesn't come out right away, that means it's not cooked yet. It hasn't steamed enough. But if it released from the pan, you know it's cooked. And make sure you stir your batter. So now it's not sticking a lot, so you want to turn up your heat. You'll figure out which one is better. There's no wrong way of doing this. And it's very easy. I like a lot of filling. If you go to a restaurant, they don't give you a lot of filling. Roll. See, in under 5 minutes, we already got 4 rolls. So it's like a minute and a half a roll. So it takes about a minute and a half a roll. Not a bad dish. Came out pretty good. We're going to make fish sauce. Every sauce is according to everybody's taste bud. You like it more sweet, more sour, more salty, you add it. And just a touch of pepper. You can do fresh red pepper, fresh Thai chili pepper. But I have some crushed red pepper here. You can use that. And then, of course, minced garlic. So here's hot water. You want to put the sugar in here. So 1/2 cup of hot water and 1/2 cup of sugar. So you want to start stirring that so it will melt down. So when your water is hot, the sugar can melt easier. So you don't have to stir for a long time. It has to be fresh garlic. So if you like a lot of garlic, then do 1.5 teaspoons, but this is just a teaspoon. Add a pepper, because I don't like it too spicy. But you can add as much as you like. This is 1/2 cup, so we're going to do 1/4 cup for the fish sauce. So just 1/4 cup here. So you see. Do 1/4 cup of vinegar. So that is your base. And then you're going to taste it, and you add more according to what you like, more salty, more sweet, or more sour. And now we're just going to squeeze in fresh lemon or lime according to your taste. Get that nice tang. So I have lemon juice right in here. Let's taste this. It's enough sweetness for me. A little more pepper. A little more pepper here. For more spices. So that's a good base right there. So you try it and then you add on whatever you think you need. So this is a good base. Nice garlicky, lemony. Okay, these are our steam roll. If you can make it ahead, you can. And then you just microwave when you're ready to eat. So I went to the garden and I picked up some fresh lettuce leaf and cilantro. And I also have Thai basil here as well. So the cilantro, you just snip it, put it over your... You can eat it with any of the Asian fresh herbs, cilantro, Thai basil, mint leaf. I also have mint leaf in the garden as well. See, mint leaf, isn't that beautiful? And for added crunch, I made some fried shallot. You can buy them at the store as well, or you can make them. Fried shallot. And I thought this would be a nice crunch factor because steam roll is soft, so you want crunch. So I got some pork fat here, fried pork fat. They're really crispy and it's salty. So listen, that'll be a nice crunch. I'm gonna leave you on side. From that one recipe, I got all these steam rolls. This is my plate of delicious steam rolls with the sauce. I don't like to pour the sauce on. I like to dip it, so put it into a little bowl, and all my veggie. So I have cilantro. You're gonna eat it with basil and mint, so whatever you like. But here's a game changer that will make your Vietnamese steam roll go up the next level. This is it right here. Can you see this? I check on Amazon. Somebody did sell it. So try to find it at your grocery store, but it has to be this brand. It's the best brand. It is light and crispy and not too salty. Because a lot of the brand are too hard or has a smell. So this has no smell, tastes really good. It has a crunch factor, which the rolls here is soft. Nothing in here is crunchy because I didn't put wood's ear mushroom in there, so there's no crunch. But these, you can hear it. So delicious. Tastes good plain. But adding this to your roll, it'll give it a nice crunch. This is next level. It makes your roll better than any other rolls that you ever have. So I like to roll up my roll. You can do extra lettuce, roll it up, put one of these crunch in here, or eat it as you go. It's up to you. You choose. So dip it in here. So good. The sauce is perfect. You can dip it as little or as much as you want. Bon appetit. See you in the next video.